we're gonna have a cinnamon bun. Now this is not the frozen one. The frozen one was very, very good. I ordered like 3 more this month. But this one is a dry good item, so I don't know how good a dry good cinnamon roll is gonna be. I know it's not gonna be as good as the frozen one, and I'm not expecting that. Nothing's as good as the frozen one. Wow, this one has tons of frosting on it. But it's so little, look at that! It's itty bitty bitty! It's that small! You can definitely smell the cinnamon in it. Okay, so just little. It's about the size of the smaller sized muffins, if you order a breakfast muffin. Okay, I'm going to try it before heating it. Obviously, it looks like you should heat it, though. But I did like the banana muffin cold more than heated. It obviously needs to be heated. The bread is very hard. It tastes okay, but pretty dry, so we'll heat it up and see what happens. Trying it out. I would say this one should go in for even a little bit longer than the normal 10 seconds for muffins and things. But the cinnamon roll itself is very stiff. See that? It's like resisted my pulling. I'm pulling pretty hard. The other one just falls apart like a cinnamon bun, like a real cinnamon roll. So, but again, you can't really compare the dry items to the frozen because frozen will always taste better. But as a dry good item for breakfast, it's not too bad. It's pretty good actually. I think I probably would order like, you know, 1 or so a month maybe again. Maybe 1 or 2 cinnamon rolls are good. So it's very good. I like it above all the muffins pretty much. This is like the best muffin basically. But it's small, and that's the biggest downside. I would prefer to have like less icing, but make the actual cinnamon roll slightly bigger. You know, like the frozen one, there was swishes of icing, and it was a bigger cinnamon roll. I'd prefer that than it's covered in icing, but you don't get much actual cake. So I would say for this, it's like a 4.5 because of the size, but taste-wise, it's very good. For lunch, I actually had my dinner, and we went to Outback Steakhouse, and I had like a little tiny steak and some veggies, and a house salad with vinaigrette. So that was my dinner calorie intake. So now I'm having lunch at dinner. Anyway, so Homestyle chicken. Okay, it is noodles, white meat chicken, and vegetables in a thick chicken broth. Okay, and remove the lid. Okay, and then you microwave it for a minute. Usually, again, it's 2 minutes. Actual like cereal size bowl this time, so you can see how much actual soup you get, and that's it. I mean, it doesn't even, it goes up to about there. So like a very small amount compared to normal, like what you would normally eat for soup. Just to put it into perspective. Anyway, it smells very good. The noodles are big and spirally and good and stuff, so. I did 2 minutes, like I said, would be better, and it is better. 1 minute is just not hot enough for this stuff. It's just not. The chicken is good. Usually their chicken's pretty good. The broth is really good. It's really creamy. It's kind of creamy, which you wouldn't expect, but it's very creamy and very fulfilling, sort of. So I'm not usually that big of a soup person. I'm trying both types of chicken noodle soup just in case. I might like them a lot. This one's really, really good. So I'll compare it with the other one and see. But I would say, because their vegetables and chicken and noodles are all so good in this, it's 5 stars for chicken noodle soup, if that's what you like. But personally, I myself would give it a 3. As far as like ordering it again, I might occasionally, but probably not that often. So 3 for me, 5 for chicken noodle soup. And then I'm going to go ahead and rate my dessert now at the same time. Chocolaty nougat bar. Okay, it is a chewy nougat, crunchy peanuts, and caramel, and a chocolate flavored coating. I like how they say things like chocolate flavored coating. Like, it is flavored like chocolate. I know you probably can't eat actual chocolate or something on this diet, but I don't know. Anyway, okay. So it's a dessert bar. It's thinner and smaller and everything, much, much, much smaller than most of their bars. Even much smaller than their dessert or breakfast bars. It's a very, very small bar. And it's already kind of melting into my hand. It's kind of like molding around my finger slowly. If I held it like this long enough, it would end up curling around my finger. I can feel it moving. See the indentation it's already made? So it's very soft. Yeah. Let's see inside. Like nougaty. Wow, it's really good. It has a consistency of gum. It's gum. It's like chocolate gum bar. That's crazy. Like, you get the hit of initial chocolate, which is great. And it's really sugary chocolate tasting. But then after the chocolate goes away, and you're left with the nougat, like right now, it feels like I'm chewing butterscotch gum. It's so chewy. So prepare for that chocolate nougat sugar gum you can eat thing. So because of that weird sensation, it can't be a 5-star for me. That's too weird. But taste is a 5-star. It's great. It's very sugary. It's very, but it kind of has a mind of its own. It kind of wants to form around your finger, and it wants to be gum consistency. So it's like taffy put into a bar, basically. So anyway, soup 5 stars for chicken noodle soup, and the bar itself, I would say like 3.5 because it's so weird. But if you get past the texture part of it, then 4.